Thank you, Buddy Long. Once again, familiar name, a familiar face, familiar car in victory lane here at Potomac Speedway, as he will become the first street stock winner of the 2025 season, Wyatt Hanson. Man, I tell you what, brother, if I ever have to be a gambling man, I'm going to take you to casino with me because, man, you draw a hell of a pill. You seem to have the knack of getting up front, but, man, I tell you what, that caution there at the end kind of had to make you worry, but, boy, it kind of helped because you were able to get away at the end.
Yeah, my pill wasn't so good to start night. I drove 94 out of 100. Probably went from having one of the worst cars I ever drove in the heat race to probably one of the better ones, and that's all thanks to old Jerry Cox. So thanks to him, thanks to all the crew, thanks to everybody that helps me. The car was on rails. So
what are your thoughts on this new surface? I mean, you've raced here for quite a few years now, and we know it's a lot different than what it was in years past. So what's your take on this new surface prepared by David Williams and company?
Can't complain. It's really good. I'm glad they moved the berm down a little bit. Definitely like that. I mean, track's really good. So congratulations to them on doing such a great job.
But once again, couldn't do it without all your crew, all your sponsors. You got a lot of names on this race car, and they're there for you, win, lose, or draw.
Yep, gotta thank JCR Products, Wayne's Painting, Three Mules, SMB, Hanson Performance Engines, BBF Preschool. Definitely couldn't do it without them. So thanks to all of them guys.
All right, Wyatt. Well, congratulations to you. You'll leave as our first winner of the year and our point leader. So, we know how you kind of get with the points. So just try to take it easy on the rest of the guys this year.
Yeah, I'll try. Thank you.
All righty, fans. There you have it. He is your winner. He is the first-time winner here of the season in our street stock division. Give him a big round of applause for tonight's feature winner, Wyatt Hanson. Racing in victory lane. This has been a long time coming for this young man who has had so much success here at this speedway. He's won in the street stocks. Actually, he's fourth in career wins in the street stocks. He's won in the limited late models. He's won in the strictly stocks. He's won in the hobby stocks. And now he is a great late model winner. Here at Potomac Speedway, a big round of applause for Ed Pope Jr. Ed Pope, man, I told you this couldn't happen without it being me and you together to do this. This has been such a long time coming. So much blood, sweat, and tears literally have gone into this program. And to finally cash in with a big win here tonight, man, and it was a dominating flag-to-flag performance.
Oh, man, I can't believe we won. We've been trying so hard. Lots of work. Tom Gummer has come on TG Automotive. He's with me every night, all weekend, all night, whatever I need. Kyle Lear, once we got hooked up with Kyle Lear about 2 years ago, he really improved our program. And towards the end of last year, I really felt we had something. And I was hoping we would pick up where we left off. And it looks like we have. I just hope we can just keep these W's coming now, man.
Well, the first one's always the hardest to get, you know that. But what are your thoughts on this racetrack? You were able to race on it last week. It was a lot different last week than tonight. But I mean, how did it hold up for you?
I'll be honest with you. When we were out in warm-ups and they had the cones out there, I'm like, what the heck? I don't want to be up here. And but I see why they did it, and I think it did help. I mean, it kept the track racy all the way across. So I think it was a good idea. I didn't like it in warm-ups, but I understand why they did it, and I think the track was a little choppy, but it was fast and very racy, and I love it. We had a great night. I can't thank my crew, EJ, Tom, Kyle Lear, Earl, TG Automotive, Stevens Auto Transport, Stevens Crane Service, Earl Beck Gas and Technologies, Auto Fab Race Cars, JDS, Penske by JDS, Ingram Race Engines. I mean, everybody that helps this thing go on. GB Hot Coats just came on board, helped me out. Just everybody that has something to do with this, I thank them. Sponsors are amazing this year. I would not be able to do this without them, and I thank them. And nice to see all you fans out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ed, it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. I mean, again, the first one's the hardest to get. You got it finally. Victory Lane, congratulations. Big win, my friend. Enjoy a well-deserved trip to Victory Lane.
Thank you, Doug. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to get a second one.
No doubt about that. Once again, fans, there he is, your winner for the first time in his career in tonight's 20 lap great late model main event, Ed Pope Jr. And we have another drawing to give. Thank you as always, buddy. She will pull into victory lane for the first time this season, obviously in the class's debut for the 2025 season. She's our defending track champion as well. Climbing out of that number 45 will be our defending champion, Faith Lacey. Faithy, congratulations. Another outstanding run. You know, all last year, Travis Dye chased you. You chased him. It was the same thing here in the season opener in 2025. But boy, I tell you what, this car was really good for you tonight.
Yeah, it was really fast all night, you know, when the track stayed moisture, especially on the top in the heat race. You know, I was told I was pulling away. Honestly, I thought they were right on me, especially in the feature. I thought I was hearing somebody right on me the entire time. So there's a lot of pressure, you know.
Well, you know, I have to ask you this question. Since your dad is such a famous car owner now, and his driver is here, has Dad ever said, hey, let's put Faith behind the wheel of the late model and see what happens?
No, but there's a lot of his buddies that keep saying, you know, I need to go in the late model. But, you know, I can't afford it myself, you know, so.
Well, I knew if you got the opportunity, you would do it. But again, what a great year last year. You're a track champion, and way to start out this year with a win. And you'll leave as our point leader. But again, thanks to all the people, all the sponsors on this race car. Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, I would like to special thank, you know, SLR Heavy Equipment Painting. You know, that's my parents. Wayne's House Painting, Outlaw Custom Chassis, Robert Carter's Trucking, Leonardtown Ford, Somerville Motorsports, Big Diesel Motorsports, Reliable Concrete. It's a lot to think. Yeah, I mean, those are my main sponsors, so, you know, if I forgot anybody, you know, I would like to also special thank them too, you know. But must be something definitely with the season over, because, you know, I won last year, so it helped me out in the points, you know, throughout the year, so.
Wow, but what a great way to start the season, Faith. Congratulations. Enjoy your win tonight. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, fans, Faith Lacey, tonight's U-Car winner. Thank you, buddy. Man, a long overdue win for this gentleman. He was a multi-time winner, 16 to be exact, in the hobby stocks. Former track champion. He's won in the street stocks. He's won in the limiteds before, but I think it's been almost 3 years since he's been in victory lane here at Potomac Speedway. But he will end the win drought here tonight with his first win of the 2025 season. And so climb out of that car, Sam Archer. Sam, congratulations. Man, we used to be a frequent duo in victory lane together in other classes, but you know, perseverance pays off, and you are the epitome of that. There's many times I'm sure other guys would have quit, but you kept at it, you kept at it. Now, I don't know if this car is new or not, but you ran good with it last week, and man, you know, luck kind of played in your favor tonight, but man, as they always say, it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, for a while there, I thought I forgot to win, but you know, the old car we had, we was never going to get a handle on it. We got this new car over the winter, and it's pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say, once you got the lead, I mean, there were some cars close to you, but, you know, you kind of took off there at the end. But, man, a lot of, you know, you don't have a lot of sponsors on this car, but, you know, the ones that are on there, boy, they provide you with a great car.
Yeah, all I got is Jason with J&R Towing. He helps me out a ton. He helped me get the car and everything, and he always is behind me to help me.
Well, you know, you'll leave tonight as a winner and a point leader, so, you know, you never know what will happen as the season progresses. You've always been a point chaser, I know that, and a great way to get started here tonight.
Yeah, I said, it's crazy. Like I said, it's been, I don't know, 3 or 4 years since I even won a race. But this class is tough. That's why I keep moving up to keep getting myself better, and I couldn't do this without my dad, my wife, Jason to help, anybody that helps me.
Sam, congratulations, buddy. Enjoy victory lane, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, fans, there you have it. He is your winner of tonight's limited late model main event here at Potomac Speedway, Sam Archer. This young man, I remember the first time he ever drove a race car, his first win. You know, him and his dad got to 100 last year. Actually, they made it 101 as the season ended. And he's really good in the season openers. I think this is either the second or third time in the past couple of years that he's won this thing. Off to another good start, as he will pick up win number 1 of the 2025 season, former 2-time track champion, Mikey Latham. Mr. Latham, congratulations. Man, you and these openers, man, I tell you what, you got this thing wired. I mean, but I have to say the track conditions played into your favor. I know you started with the front, that always helps. But man, when it's nice and slick and smooth, man, you can race out front all day.
I'm not gonna lie, that race could be over soon enough. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm scared. You never know. You never know. Especially the track was the best shape it's been in a long time. I love it. I love it. It was nice and heavy in the heat races. I think it provides better racing. Man, they did a hell of a job on the racetrack. It's a shame we raced last, but it was still a good track. Honestly, it had a lot of bite. It wasn't too slick. It was just a great racing surface.
Yeah, no doubt about that. But, we got to get this car better, as the season progresses. You won early, and then the summertime, you hit kind of a cold streak you have in the past couple of years. But, we're going to put all that behind us and focus on this year. You're going to leave the point leader, a spot you're very accustomed to being in. I mean, you won enough titles here at the racetrack, and, just still getting after it, smooth as silk out there tonight, bud. A lot of people to thank for the win.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the. I ain't got no green on the car this year either. That's something different too. I got tired of doing green, so I wanted to change it up, and it might be good luck. You never know. But I do. I can't do it without all my sponsors and everybody that makes this thing possible. My buddy Ben, my dad. Man, my dad has this car on point. The car basically drove itself, honestly. I got to thank Big Mo's Frame Repair, M&T Racing Engines, 3 Mules Welding Supplies, Able Auto Glass, Herbert Excavating, Buckler's Auto Parts, Davis Flooring, I forget who, Reliable Marine, Leonardtown Ford, man, he's awesome, Paramount Roofing Company, and I got to thank everybody that supports me in what I love and what I do.
And now I can finally have this little skinny old man relax in Winchester, Virginia, who texts me 100 times a night to see how you're doing. Roy Anderson, I know you did this car for you probably many years ago, but every night you race and I'm down here, it's 100 messages. How's the boy doing? How's the boy doing?
Honestly, nobody, we wouldn't be what we are without Roy Anderson, man. He's anytime we got a problem, a question, to get the car handling better, he's the go-to man. I hope he never leaves this world. I wish he was immortal, but, you never know. This car, he'll help anybody. There's no favoritism with him. He'll help anybody and everybody. And if you got secrets, he'll tell them too,
No doubt about that.
But he's made this a fast race car. My dad, the car basically drove itself, honestly.
Well, Mikey, no better way to start the season than here in Victory Lane, my friend. Enjoy it. Well-deserved. See you next week.
Thank you very much.
All right, you fans, there you have it. He is your winner of tonight's season opener for the Hobby Stocks here at Potomac Speedway. Again, taking the checkered flag is Mikey Latham. And congratulations to all of our featured winners here this evening. And with all final thoughts on tonight's program, buddy, back up to you, buddy.